Hi, my name's Kristen Freeman. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I've put together a series of pictures just to help you to get to know me. Rather than watching me talk to you, you can look at some pictures. I am specifically requesting funds for the design of an off-grid solar power charging system for at-home use, as well as a companion system for off-grid travel charging as well. This is a project that's been inspired by my observation of electric vehicles and their association with the grid. The grid meaning coal power primarily, or diesel power, depending on the location and how the grid is managed. And we hear lots of talk about smart grid development. There are some test projects. Things are moving out there, but unfortunately moving quite slow. There's also biomass burning projects, the use of hydrogen, thinking about different ways to provide a cleaner energy source for people to be able to charge their electric vehicles. And in the meantime, electric vehicles just seem to be getting kind of a bad rap when we really need this technology, and we really need for this technology to move forward. And I find it frustrating that there is not a simple tool out there for people to have a turnkey system for their home that allows them to have a battery backup, simple solar powered system, possibly wind, depending on the area, that can maintain charge in their vehicle, as well as a travel companion system that could be under some sort of security for while a person is in shopping to go ahead and resume the charge of their vehicle without plugging into the systems that we see around town in some locations that are just the same as plugging into your wall. There may be a solar panel next to the system, however that solar panel is grid tied, and therefore we're just displacing our energy use from the gas tank to the power grid. And unfortunately, the utilities are very slow in ramping up their production and being able to accommodate the demands and to even have inspiration to do so, because obviously that requires financial investment. And this gets into policy discussions and a lot of complicated discussions where people sit in rooms and talk about this for many hours, and where does it really get you? So, I'll tell you about my background in a few moments, but overall I just wanted to propose to you that for the nonprofit that I'm starting called We Revere, I would like for this to be our first focus project, bringing together a team to develop a system that will make it simple for people to charge their vehicles in a way that they can feel is environmentally responsible. The whole point of an electric vehicle, or thinking about these things, is in order to reduce carbon emissions. But unfortunately, when we look at the way that things are developed presently, not that there's an issue with the electric vehicle themselves, but the way that we are powering them, we're not actually reducing carbon emissions to any significant extent, and definitely not to the extent that is required based on a much larger discussion that I won't go into. But this is my passion, and I'm really interested in being able to design this system and to work with people to be able to do so, and to call it the first project for We Revere. And I would really appreciate your support for me to be able to do that. I'm presently an adjunct professor between the University of Hawaii Maui College and San Diego State University. I have a background in ecology and biogeochemistry, and have been working teaching sustainability, including things like sustainable agriculture, but primarily related to energy systems, thinking about humans interacting with the environment and the health of the environment and how that is interlinked with human health. Many aspects of sustainability. I've also been involved in teaching microbiology, home gardening, all sorts of great stuff. And while I find a lot of joy in this work and the research that I do as well with the Global Change Research Group at San Diego State University, where we look at different aspects of carbon emissions and their effects on ecosystems, while I find all of this, very interesting. I feel that so much time is spent on examining the issues, which translates to problems. Lots of talk of solutions development, yet we're slow in developing just practical solutions that can help people to feel like they're responsible and doing the right thing, which I think a lot of people really want to feel. So this is my thought. I would really like to transition to working full-time with this nonprofit, entirely devoted to the development of solutions. And hopefully being able to step aside from these complex discussions that seem to just go round and round in circles between policy development, what the issues are that we've discovered scientifically, how it is that you go about implementing that and providing economic incentives for people to do so, on and on cyclically. I would like to find simple solutions that can help people, that can benefit us all. Thanks so much for your time and listening. Have a great day.